What is going on, guys? This is Michael Williams from Cartoon Universe. Today I am joined with Sky from SkywardWing.
Hi, guys.
And today I want to do something a little bit different. I know this isn't exactly a cartoon per se, but it's Disney related, so I figured I'd stretch it out. And it's also actually kind of animated movie related. So if you are not aware, Kingdom Hearts director Takeshi Nozue, who he directed basically the cutscenes for Kingdom Hearts. He's directing the new Final Fantasy 15 movie, and he directed Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children. He was recently asked if he would consider doing a film based on Kingdom Hearts if such a project was greenlit. And he said if the audience wanted it, that he might be open to the possibility. And this left me wondering what could happen for a Kingdom Hearts CG movie. Now, Kingdom Hearts has been spread all over the place throughout the years as far as the mediums in which it was presented. It's been on countless platforms. Right now I have the Kingdom Hearts timeline up right now, and it's all over the place. There's just so much if you don't know the story in chronological order. Right now we are in what is known as the Xehanort Saga, which basically focuses on the main antagonist Xehanort, and that's everything from Kingdom Hearts 1 up to Kingdom Hearts 3 when it finally releases, which will be the finale of the Xehanort Saga. So yeah, this has been all over the place just for this saga, so it leaves me wondering what could happen for a CG movie. Scott, do you have any initial thoughts on this?
If there is a Kingdom Hearts movie, I don't think it can be canon. And the main reason I say that is because, like you said, the timeline is very, all over the place. The Kingdom Hearts series, as we've known it, and the Xehanort Saga has been so tightly knit. How would you even introduce a story into that would be canon with the games and also have it make sense with the final installment being Kingdom Hearts 3? That seems like an almost impossible task. We've gone hundreds of years in the past, to 10 years in the past, to present day, to where we are now. It's all over the place. I don't know where they can introduce it being canon, but maybe if it was non-canon, I feel like they could do something off with that. The Heartless still exists. There's a lot of lore with that, traveling to Disney worlds. Also, that's probably a copyright nightmare. I can imagine doing a film
Exactly.
for that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to kind of get into, because the director actually directed Advent Children, and I know Nomura, who was the creator of Kingdom Hearts, was very involved with Advent Children as well, which is a Final Fantasy 7 direct-to-DVD movie. There was about, I think it was 100 minutes, and then they added an extra 20-25 minutes in a later release. But that begs the question, how would they do this with the Disney characters involved? I think because if we look at what we've gotten with Kingdom Hearts so far, we've gotten a 358 over 2 days movie, quote unquote. Same thing with Coded. They were both about 3 hours. And then we have the Kingdom Hearts Key back cover coming out for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which I'm super excited about, which is going to run about an hour. But that doesn't actually involve, to my knowledge, any Disney characters. Obviously, it's loosely based on Unchained Key. But I'm not sure how they'd be able to implement Disney characters. The only way I could really see that happening, and this is where it gets really fuzzy, is if Disney was involved, which I'm not sure how they would do that. I feel like if Disney was involved, would they try to make it theatrical, or what would they do? What worlds would they pick? I think they would have to go with an entirely new story, potentially new characters. Like you said, it could be like a retelling that's non-canon, but I feel like the Xehanort Saga is way too big to retell that story. So I could see a non-canon story happening. It could also, another possibility is it could kind of work as a bridge into the new saga. So if they do it Advent Children style, maybe they release it on Netflix or Blu-ray or something like that, it could lead into the next saga. We know Sora is the main protagonist of the next saga for Kingdom Hearts 4 and on. We're not sure how long that's going to last, but and we're not sure what villain that's going to be, but I could potentially see that happening.
See, that's not surprising, because Kingdom Hearts has jumped over so many mediums before, when it's gone from console gaming to portable gaming to mobile gaming, and now jumping into a theatrical film would it be completely far-fetched, especially if they did make it canon for an after, like after Kingdom Hearts 3, like this would lead into it, but I feel like that would neglect a lot of people in the gaming community, like if they don't see this movie and they're trying to jump into the new saga. And hopefully when it means new saga, I understand the characters will still be there, but it would be able, you can pick up this game and be okay with this game without knowing everything that's happened previously, like similar to like Pokemon games, you know? Like, I hope it's something like that, where it's like a fresh new story, where if someone wants to get into the Kingdom Hearts series, it's an entry point for them, so they can start the new saga and move forward with that. But if they're starting it off with a movie, I feel like that's alienating a lot of people that either won't see the movie, isn't a fan of Kingdom Hearts, or now, let's say the next game comes out and they mention the film, that's not something they're aware of. So it'll be kind of tough.
Yeah, I think if they go theatrical, like if Disney's involved, which I have mixed feelings about because I love Disney, but I don't know if they could handle Kingdom Hearts right. I could be wrong, but I think if they do go theatrical, they'll make it more so it's more accessible to a more general audience. They might put like a Frozen, like they might do like 3 worlds, like maybe they'll do Frozen, Tangled, and like Wreck-It Ralph or something like that, or Big Hero 6, and then just have 3 worlds. But then that gets complicated because now it works as a sequel almost to those movies, and you don't want to just retell those movies in a Disney movie format. But if they did end up making it a somewhat Disney theatrical movie, I could definitely see it being non-canon or a different canon, kind of like the manga, where it's kind of a, just a different story, but with the same characters. But I can see if they do like an Advent Children style thing, I would imagine that they wouldn't have Disney characters involved. It might involve some new characters, new villains, setting up the story for Kingdom Hearts 4 potentially. I'm trying to think if there's anything in between the Xehanort saga that they could work with that might work, but I doubt it.
I highly doubt it too. Especially excluding Disney characters is almost impossible because they play such a vital role. Like Donald, Goofy, Mickey. Like, it's not Kingdom Hearts without Donald, Goofy, and Mickey.
Yeah.
Like those are Sora's goofy sidekicks and Riku's right hand man. Like it's very hard to exclude those characters and have it feel like a Kingdom Hearts experience.
True, unless they had like maybe they put them in the end, like there was just some kind of budget restrictions where they can only use the Disney characters for a certain amount of time. So maybe they put them in the end. Maybe Sora isn't the main protagonist of the movie. Maybe, like I said, like how key back cover focuses on the foretellers. Maybe there's some other characters. I don't think there's really any other characters that would work in the Xehanort saga, to be honest. But it could work, like I said, in between 3 and 4 potentially, I think.
Like I said, it'd be really tough, especially I wouldn't call I wouldn't call them good movies, I guess, the Days and Recoded movies, because those were games originally.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That experience is made to be played. Like, it was not made to be a cinematic experience. Back cover is starting off as like a movie, like with a different perspective. It's not following like, oh, the same thing with Roxas in the games, or oh, the same thing with Sora in the journal, or this is new. Like, so depending on how they present this, they might have pressure from it being also the mobile game, like the other side of the story being part of the mobile game, and they might have that type of pressure on it instead of creating a completely unique story. But besides that, I think this is a good test run for them. I know I've been told the back cover movie's around an hour long, so it's a lot shorter. But I don't think Disney would be like what you said about them restricting how long that Disney character can show up, because they're very lenient with it with Square Enix. Like, we have Disney Worlds, Donald and Goofy are always there. Like, we've never had like, oh, copyright issues or something. Tarzan, that one instance. But besides that, I think Disney would be very good with it, and to promote that movie Disney's one of the biggest corporations in the world. Like, it's this Kingdom Hearts movie could be the biggest thing for the series overall if Disney does it right, of course.
Yeah, it could be. I'm just imagining how they're gonna fit all those worlds and tell a full story if they do Disney Worlds in like a 2.5 hour time span without it like cutting. Like you said, like Days and Coded, like they were about 3 hours, but most of the Disney Worlds were just kind of cut. It was just kind of implied instead of actually explored. So that leads to the question, like, how would they implement Disney Worlds into Kingdom Hearts? Like, I would imagine they'd probably only use Donald, Goofy, and Mickey, maybe Maleficent and Pete, and then kind of use more Kingdom Hearts original worlds. Yeah.
Oh, something similar I can compare that to. I don't know if you've ever seen the Pokemon Origin special,
Yeah.
where you don't see the trainer, Red going to every gym.
Right.
Like, it cuts and then it shows like important parts of the story. I feel like if there was a Kingdom Hearts movie that followed just the first movie, it would be just the first game. It would be a little bit easier to follow instead of trying to cram. It would be literally impossible to cram every Xehanort Saga game into. It would just be super messy, and you can't even make a video discussing or explaining the timeline and everything that happens.
Oh yeah, you need multiple videos.
Yeah, within even an hour and a half. It's so super messy. Also, I would like to know how they're gonna make it so the storyline is casually consumable. Because Kingdom Hearts isn't really simple. So I would like to know how they would make it. They would have to dumb it down to appeal to mass audiences, especially with Disney characters. But the games are a little bit more involved. Like the movie, you're just watching it. So
yeah, exactly.
It would be tough. I wouldn't even know. Like Kingdom Hearts so I think jumping into the movie realm would be very difficult if they plan to go on its canon route. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of questions, but I think that pretty much wraps it up. Those are like pretty much all the options they have. Again, I'm not really sure how to do this, and this isn't something that they've confirmed, by the way. Like I said, it's just something, and he said like, yeah, it's something that we might do if the fans want. So if there's enough demand for it, maybe if a key back cover gets really, really well received, they might start pushing to do movies. Again, I'm not sure how they'll do that. Maybe we'll get like a Kingdom Hearts cinematic universe, but yeah, let us know what you think in the comments down below. Would you want to see a Kingdom Hearts CG movie? How would you want it to be done? Let us know. Again, I've been Michael. I've been joined with Sky.
It's been fun.
Yep. And we'll see you in the next video. Also, let us know if you want to see more Kingdom Hearts content on this channel, because we're thinking of doing that. So thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.